I don't see how I'm going to keep everyone's HP where it needs to be without just spamming high potions, which we can do up to a point, but it's going to be a long fight. Yeah, I need to get haste on everybody who isn't the chunk squad. Nice crit. Okay. Haste. Waka, you can get haste later. I think I'm going to start using focus now. Haste on Kamari. Gives him enough time to get out of here. I should have done that. I should have put on Lulu. Go ahead and get Orin in here for his magic break. Don't counter, please. Nice. Yuna needs haste as well. Orin will get a turn, but it'll be a million years from now. Or I can do this to get Riku in faster. Actually, I need Lulu in. She's not going to get a turn, though. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Might have to just use an ether. Let's go Kamari Cheer. No. We need Riku in. Riku luck. Thanks, Doozy. Yuna needs to use Shell. She doesn't... I'm gonna have to take a risk here and hope a haste will give her a turn. And it will. And Kamari comes in. Does a little cheer. Luck. Okay. Phase 1 done. Oh, Waka needs to come in right away. Oh, he's still only getting one turn. No! Oh, because I didn't get haste on him. Did not get haste on him in time. Maybe... Oh my god, I got a crit. Wait. The clutchest crit of all time. Please be enough. It wasn't enough. Dang it. Everything is just like so. It's such a fine line. There's no way we can save this. I gotta do a million things, and I can't, I don't have time to do all of them. Especially with Kamari being giga slow. I gotta get like everybody to full health. I gotta like get Lulu in here to get haste. There's no way. And he's not even magic broke, so. And then on top of that, Waka never got haste. Thanks for that. Appreciate that. But wait, Kamari's got his overdrive. Anyways. Wow, I can throw an ether and get out to attack with Waka and get a haste off? It's not gonna matter. Oh no, I can't. Never mind. You got this, Kamari. Aqua Breath. Huge. What do you mean it didn't hit the thing? What do you mean? It didn't even have a target on him. Man, that would have one-shot it too. It could have actually worked. It really is crazy how much every fight is a game of inches. Like, and once I have the setup, I should be good. But it's just like one too many turns every time. Or one too little turns. Can't believe Waka got that crit. Alright. New plan. Give me another cheer. And hope I don't die. Okay. If I bring in Riku, can she throw 2 items? Yes. Will that be enough to kill? No. Kamari looking like a bit of a liability. Alright, here's the plan. You're just gonna not hit Waka. You're just gonna not do it. Or I'm gonna get a crit. Titus! Hasten to Waka. Orin. Do I care about getting haste on Lulu yet? Or do I get Yuna in here? No, I have to. I have to care about it. It all has to happen now before Titus loses his MP. I want Lulu to get her turn after Titus, though, and she's not. Maybe it is time for auto life. Maybe now's the time for auto life. Okay, I could do this. This is a horrible idea. Use your magic break now, I guess. I don't know. I really wish I knew how this counter worked. I mean, it's probably just random, but it really sucks and does like 9 million damage. Oh, it actually worked. Okay. Now I can get haste on Lulu and get her out. I didn't miscount, did I? Hope not. The Yuna still needs haste. Oh, we're so dead. Does Riku still need shell? Wait, Titus didn't even get a turn. What is happening? What do I do? I think I just gotta bring in Riku and let her die, which isn't the biggest problem. And I need to heal Titus so he survives, hopefully. I'm just gonna have to use an Ether Man. Or not use Focus. But I need to use Focus because I can't get these characters up to full health every time. It's gonna be impossible. that enough? Yeah. Yeah, getting the extra cheers on Waka was definitely the play. Because now I don't need Riku. Or you could live with like 1 health. Ah! This fight! We're like so close.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're so stinking close. I do have like chocobo feathers, I think. So Riku could give haste, but man, I don't want to use those. You know that's going to be like needed for auto haste later and stuff, which is auto haste is like one of the most important things in the game. Yeah, I do have 10 chocobo feathers. But 10 is a very specific number. It's probably specifically for getting auto haste. There's really like nothing else I can customize either. I already have Waka doing max damage, unless I give him like a attack plus 5% or something. Maybe that could make a difference. But I don't think I have any 3-slotters. I only have 2-slot weapons. And taking off an element isn't going to help. Might be able to throw like magic defense on some armors. Maybe I should use a I have 30 dragon scales. That might do more damage. That might help. That's not really the problem, though. The problem is surviving the beam. Good job, Lulu Tank. Man, I gotta get so lucky just to get through this first part. Good, get magic break on early so I can get the heck out of here. Okay, this is looking good. I'm gonna get haste down real fast on everyone. I want to get haste on Lulu now, maybe? Yeah. Haste on Lulu. Get her out. Bring in Yuna. Yuna needs to heal Titus. Then Orin can bring in Riku. And I can get Shell on Riku. This is big. This is like everything I need. This is looking real nice. And everyone's going to get a turn. Okay. I have haste on Waka. Haste on Lulu. Shell on Riku. Magic Break on the enemy. Auron needs health. Kamari needs in. Is there anything else I can do with this time? Waka, can you get 2 turns? Ooh. I kind of like the idea of getting another cheer on Waka here and then just taking him back out. You know, if this doesn't work, I have another idea. No, not haste. If we end up losing on this one, I have another idea. Kamari big slow. He's not going to get a turn. Titus is going to get 2 turns, though. Well, maybe not, because he's going to lose haste. Okay. Waka, please get 2. Nice. 1700. We just need Riku and we're good. Nice. Okay. Now what do we do next? I think probably the best thing to do Oh shoot, I just realized I used Auron instead of Riku. That's okay though. She still has Shell, right? I just have to use an ether on Auron, unfortunately. But maybe that's a good thing. Okay, what I want to do is get out the main crew and start spamming focus on them. The problem is the main crew is really slow. And so it's going to be a little rough. To get them all out here. think Titus needs it more than anyone. Man, when do I start dealing damage? Like, if I stack enough focus, then hopefully this team won't need as much healing, and they can just chill, and then maybe start dealing damage, but every time I do damage, he has a chance to just smack me for a bunch of damage. I mean, I guess Lulu's going to be the one that is going to be really doing the damage. I screwed this all up. I didn't get haste on Orin, and he's supposed to be the one that leaves. I kind of goofed this all up, but let's see what happens. I have no turns. Not sure why, but I'm just getting no turns here. I think isn't he shooting now? No. You know, this might be okay. Might. Had to use 2 ethers, but see how much less Titus takes now. A little less, not making a huge difference. Waka's only got 1 turn. I think we're cooked. Unless he crits. He crit. What a legend. That's so lucky. I think I've actually used luck on him once or twice, so maybe it's not as lucky as I think, but we got a little lucky there. All right. Bring in Yuna. Get Shell on Riku. High Potion on Riku. Get Orin in here. Orin needs to heal up. So we can use Magic Break. God, so much damage. Okay. Now Lulu gets in here and starts blasting. Maybe? She's gonna do so much damage too. He can counter magic? Oh, I'm lost in the sauce. What do I do if he can counter magic? How do I kill this thing? How do I ever kill this thing? Yeah, I guess get Protect on, like, Lulu and Orin, I guess. Yeah. That won't help. Reflex doesn't do that much. Oh, boy. Gotta use another ether. Lulu still needs haste. She might be cooked. Hopefully this haste gives her a turn. Nice. No, not Orin. We're still kind of running the risk of not killing the negator every time. Like if Waka doesn't get 2 turns and doesn't crit, we're in trouble. He's critting like crazy though. No, like before we had 1 Waka turn and 1 Riku turn, and a Waka hit and a Riku item that isn't enough to kill, unless Waka crits, which he did, luckily. Maybe I just throw an item here, actually. Waka can get out early. No, nothing's OP in this mod. I should be able to mix like 2 Electro Marbles to do some good damage, though. I'm gonna be like out of high potions after this fight. Gotta bring Lulu in. And then get Protect on her before I can start doing any damage. And then I still have to get Shell. Do you have Protect yet? No. You can get it though if you block. I'm gonna have to watch this back and see if maybe there's a method to the madness of his counters. Maybe it's every other hit or something. It's kind of looking that way. Also, he does not have much health left. I might be able to burst him. What do I need to do here? I need to get Riku healed and shelled. Lulu's gonna get 3 turns. I have a better idea. figured that'd do pretty big damage because of the Brotherhood. Being lightning and water. Alright, my whole every other idea is cooked, because that was 2 in a row, wasn't it? Don't counter. No. Survive. She can't even survive with Protect. Well, and he has power break, so he's gonna do like no damage. He doesn't have much health, so like even with the counter, nice. Thunderblade did it. So we'll probably redo this because I used like 97 items, but at least we won. I think there might be something we can do with overdrives. Like I could set maybe ally. And then see if I can get Yuna's limit maybe. Throw down Nixion. If I can get Riku's limit, I can throw down a Thunderfall, whatever it's called, Thunderstorm. If I get Lulu's limit, she can do some damage. So there's definitely some ideas. Focus didn't really help, other than the fact that Lulu was doing 2,000 damage. But Focus didn't really help too much with surviving the beam. The problem with this fight, I know you guys were saying like you can survive till you get your limits, but we're on a timer because the beam takes all of our MP, so I can only put the 3 characters up that I'm not using MP with. But then every time I have to get them back to full health before the next beam comes, because only they can take it. And so it's really tough. Like you're so limited on turns to be able to get them back up to health, and pretty much the only way to do it is just spam high potions, because Yuna doesn't do enough. Power Break and Magic Break don't help because they only work till he dispels. So like that's why I have to use Magic Break every single time. Every time I take out the Negator, I have 3 turns and I need to get Kamari, Riku, and Titus to full health. Riku needs Shell. Everyone who needs haste on the first turn. After that, we don't have to do that anymore. And Auron has to get Magic Break through. All that has to happen within 3 turns. Every time. And haste needs to happen on the first one before Titus loses all his MP. So we're just really limited. I'm thinking maybe have Auron and Riku tank the first one and then just throw an Ether on Auron, and then Titus has MP to give. Because I can't get all the hastes down and get everyone ready quick enough.
Milady.
Everyone already has Comrade. But maybe I could do like Daredevil or something for Waka, because he's in yellow the whole fight.
Aistra guardian of Yuna, Wika? Yuna kva, Fafem Kintran, Krak kva.
And then Waka could get his limit, and he could smack it once with his limit.
I told him I was a guardian. Well, I guess I had to, really.
I might be able to do magic defense on the team that tanks the beam.
Why?
Because I'm Albed, and that was my brother.
Great moment here, too.
You knew? Why didn't you tell me?
We knew you'd be upset.
This is great. I can't believe I've been traveling with an Albed, a heathen.
You're wrong. We have nothing against Yevon.
But you Albed used the forbidden machina.
The forbidden machina.
You know what that means? Sin was born because people use machina.
You got proof? Show me proof.
It's in Yevon's teaching. Oh, not that you know.
That's not good enough. Yevon says this, Yevon says that. Can't you think for yourself?
Well, then you tell me. Where did sin come from, huh?
I don't know.
You badmouth Yevon, and that's all you can come up with.
But that doesn't mean you should do whatever they say without thinking. Nothing will ever change that way.
Nothing has to change.
You want sin to keep coming back? There might be a way to stop it, you know?
Sin will be gone once we atone for our past mistakes.
When? How?
If we keep faith in Yevon's teachings, it will be gone one day.
Why do I even bother?
Riku. Will this move?
Yes!
We're not using that, are we?
Anyways.
Wait. Sir Aron is an Albed too, is he?
Come on, Waka.
What?
I mean, getting angry just because you found out Riku's an Albed. You guys got along fine till now, didn't you?
That's different. I mean,
Well, I don't claim to know that much about Spira. And I probably know even less about the Albed, but I know Riku's a good person. She's just Riku.
Lou?
Just think of this as an opportunity to learn more about the Albed.
Ha!
Bah.
Let him go. Give him time to think.
I'm sorry. You've done nothing to apologize for.
All right, let's ride!
You sure you know how to drive this?
This part.
Better than Kamari does.
Kamari just takes off.
I hope that you're not too mad at Waka.
Hey, not at all.
Thank you.
Someone else said that line, apparently.
Say, what do you think of Riku?
Me? She's fun to be with.
That all?
Well, I can tell she's not a bad
Look how
person.
slow it's going.
Yeah. You know what the problem is? She's just another Albed to Waka. Waka's head is as hard as a rock. I bet it's because of Yevon, or you know, something like that.
Well, there's more to it than that. Waka doesn't like the Albed because of his brother Chapu.
Oh, he used a Machina weapon, right? And got killed by Sin. Killed by my old man. Damn you, Jack.
What?
No, nothing. Hey, can someone, like a human, become Sin ever?
I can't say that I know. But why?
Just a thought.
Sin is the punishment for, and the incarnation of crimes we have committed.
So no one really knows what it is.
There's no need to know, so no one asks. You run or you fight. That is really all you can do. There's no sense brooding over it.
What, that's all? I mean, you don't even wonder?
You really do come from a world where there is no sin, like you say.
I think we have to go in to get the save point. But I don't think I can get fights here. Yuna's gone, so I hope not, because I can't heal. Yeah, I really like that part, because Waka's obviously in the wrong. Like, whether or not you're playing the game for the first time, or you're playing with the knowledge of the fact that Yevon is wrong, he's pretty much in the wrong here. But I love that the argument they have is so, like, real, you know? Nothing that Wakka is saying is necessarily wrong, and nothing that Riku is saying is necessarily wrong. And Final Fantasy always has a great way of doing that. The villains a lot of times are not the villains, but like the people on the other side of the argument aren't. It's always it always kind of relates to like real life politics, where they're not wrong, they have a different stance, and no one's just taken as like evil because they have a stance that's incorrect to what the other character thinks. And that argument is a great example how like they could have easily made Wakka just look like a complete fool, because he is wrong here, like 100%. But they didn't. They made all of his arguments make sense and makes you think. And even if you know he's wrong, you're like, well, he's not. His argument is sound but incorrect, you know. So it's just a really great, like, I've said it before, Wakka is such a great character, and you can look at him as just this like racist guy, but like obviously he's written that way so that later he can be redeemed. And not only is he redeemed later, but even throughout the game, nothing he says is against what he's literally grown up with his entire life. If you grew up in the same exact world, in the same exact situation that Wakka's in, you would most likely feel the same way he does. Now, whether or not you would act as racist is up to, you know, your own personal beliefs and how you grew up, but the arguments that he makes are the arguments that anyone in his position would make, and they're not incorrect given what he's seen himself. So yeah, it's just done really well, because I always thought that they could easily just have Wakka be like, well, Yevon, just to everything, you know, and we could still look at Wakka and be like, well, he's a complete jerk, but he does get redeemed in the end. But they don't do that. Instead, they make him likable, but faulty, you know? Faulty because of what he's been taught his whole life, but still likable because he's not just saying crap that makes no sense, you know? So, it's just awesome. And that's a moment, you know, before this, I feel like Wakka had a lot more reason to be the way he was. Here is where it kind of hits a boiling point, where it's like, he really is just being racist towards Riku here, and there's really no defense against it. There's no, you know, he is in the wrong. But the little argument that they have about Yevon and Sin is great, and there's no real fault you can take Wakka on. It's like, yeah, he's right, you know. He's right and she's right. That's good stuff. White magic sphere. What could I use that for? Oh god, isn't there fights here? Oh no. I think there's fights here. Like on your way all the way over there, isn't there fights? Should we go backwards maybe? Okay. It's only the soldiers when they're chasing you. I thought there were fights here, too. Well, the thing is, he's being racist, but with an understanding that, like, in his mind, the Al Bhed really are evil. But, you know, what Titus says is what really brings it into reality. It's like, well, you've been with Riku this whole time and haven't had an issue with her, and she's not the one using the Machina and doing all the things that you find bad. She's just Riku. And I think he says that later. Riku is just Riku or something like that. So.
Halt! The likes of her are not welcome in this hallowed place.
She is a guardian.
An Al Bhed? A guardian? Preposterous.
Yeah, but Wakka doesn't know that.
I've
also,
decided
so.
to be Yuna's guardian now. And that's all I want.
And that's all one needs to be a guardian.
Very well.
And there's a great like Riku's arc as well. You know, whether or not you think the Al Bhed actually are bad or not in this situation, she has this great arc of like becoming a guardian and being herself that eventually Waka sees. You know, if it weren't for her going from Albed to Guardian, he wouldn't see that that's something that's possible. And that's like a big trigger to him changing, which is so great because Waka is racist towards Albed, and instead of a bunch of people who are not Albed teaching him not to be racist, it's the Albed that teaches him to not be racist. You know what I mean? So it's great. Like, their relationship's so cool, how she's the one that kind of shows Waka the truth. All right, so yeah, separate save. Let's see here. We have 4 ethers, so what? I used 3, I think. Yeah, that's a great moment too, Moon, for sure. And also, when that happens, he has the added context of the Albed are capturing summoners because they're trying to protect them, which right now he does not have that. Right now he's just like, not only, I mean, look at it from Waka's perspective, and not to say racism's good, but look at it from his perspective. So far, the only thing the Albed have done is capture Yuna during the Blitzball game, cheat during the Blitzball game, capture Yuna again during the ride, use Machina, and to his understanding, the reason that Sin exists, and the reason his brother is dead, and the reason everyone else is dead, and the reason Yuna has to even go on a pilgrimage and die in the first place. Try to kill them multiple times. Like, that's the only thing he's seen of the Albed up to this point. You know? So I would argue, because at the beginning of the game, he's just kind of like, I don't like the Albed. I think he's transformed from not liking the Albed to like full-on racist and being mean to Riku just because she's Albed. I don't think he actually would have done that at the start of the game. Maybe you disagree. I don't know. We don't get to see enough of it. But we don't get to see enough of like him with Albed to know that. But, you know, after all the experiences he's gone through up to this point, it makes total sense that he would be upset about Riku just because she's Albed. And then on top of that, the party kept it from him. So, you know, in his, if you put your feet in his shoes, like, no wonder he's so upset. Now, does that make it right? No, but no wonder he's so upset, right? They've done nothing but destroy ruin every step of the path they've been on so far. And then on top of that, the party kept it from him. But yeah, then you get to home, and not only does he learn why the Albed are capturing the summoners, but also gets to see all of the destruction firsthand and see how the Albed have been living, and then he gets perspective. So we used 3 ethers, a crap ton of high potions, but we still have 19 of them. And I think that's it. We used electro marbles, but we got... Actually, did we get... Oh no, we got lightning marbles, the better version now. Yeah, I don't know. That really wasn't that bad. Maybe we trek on and just remember that we can get a few more ethers out of that fight if we need them. Like, if the next fight we need ethers, we could go back. I would like to do that fight again because it was really fun, and I think we can optimize it more. And optimizing fights in this mod is so fun. It's not that I literally think 3 ethers are going to be the difference between us winning the mod or not, but it could be. But more important, I just kind of like doing it. It's just fun. It's just fun to try to optimize the fights. But we'll see. That's a long fight too. And I don't know if if I try to tank up to get overdrives, I might just end up using more high potions, and then it's just going to be the give and take between ethers and high potions, so. But all things considered, that was a pretty dang good strat for that fight. And I didn't have, I still haven't customized or bought anything other than the ball for Waka, which took 1 marble. So that's nothing. So yeah, I think we're still pretty optimal here. The fact that I haven't spent any gil yet. So we'll see. We'll decide next week. Also, I actually got XP on everyone. So that's good. We have some crazy stuff ahead of us next time. Because freaking Anima's coming up. That's going to be wild. Hopefully Shiva helps us out, but either way, I expect Anima to be a nuts fight. Not only that, but Seymour's 2 phases too. Seymour's 2nd phase is nuts, even in OG. A lot of people don't realize how crazy Seymour's 2nd phase is, because once you beat Anima, a lot of times you just burst Seymour. But in NSG and SNO, Seymour was like his 2nd phase was like the hardest part, because he spams aura spells, if I remember correctly. I think he does like Thunder aura or something. I don't remember. He has some really annoying cycle with his spells. He just spams them, and who knows what he does in this mod, but if it's anything similar, that might be rough. But yeah, that's it for today. Let's say goodbye to YouTube. YouTube, thank you so much for watching the Final Fantasy X Masters mod. I absolutely love this mod. It's been an awesome, awesome run. And we even did a double day today, and that was awesome. So thanks everyone on Twitch for hanging out for the entire double day. Hope you guys enjoyed the extra episodes on YouTube. And yeah, just thanks to everybody who's been supporting Masters Mod, whether it be the super comments on YouTube, or if you've come over to Twitch. I appreciate it, and I can't do this kind of stuff without you. So every little bit helps, and everyone that's helped, it helps me keep going. So thank you. Also, some people have joined the Patreon as well, so that helps even more. That's an immense help, joining the Patreon. So yeah, thanks to everyone that's done that, and everyone that just watches. Hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you back here next week for more Final Fantasy X Masters Mod. We'll catch you in the next episodes. Peace.